Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Once again, wherever you're tuning in, thanks for stopping by today. Um, I'm solely going off of Stiggs's famous saying, just hit live. So I don't have a whole lot to talk about. I'm sorry I'm eating right now. I didn't feel hungry at work, but when I left work, I was pretty hungry. Um, looks like Edwin just went live too, or he's going live a little later. I don't know. But what's up, Mustang Mike? How are you? Good to see you, buddy. I forget which chat I saw you in last. I think it was Lee's wrestling show. I think that's where I seen you, right? I don't know. That was a pretty good show. Rodri, what's up? What's going down? Um, I like listening to the wrestling thing. I actually me and two of my friends were huge into wrestling. I think it was just more of like one night to get together, drink, and order chicken wings. Um, that's why I was a fan of. He has good lives. Yep. Yeah, he's got good content with that whole wrestling thing, and that's something. It's something that with all the stuff going on right now, I mean, a lot of people are interested in it, including myself. So it's so weird. I got Rodri and Mustang Mike here, but it says there's nobody on my counter here in the chat. It's weird. Rodri, what are you doing? You out walking? What's happening? But waiting to see if a couple people want to stop in. Dean Do, what's going down? Morning. Code Train, what's up? Yeah, my thing here is showing 0. Like I don't got anybody in my chat. That's crazy. How you been, Code Train? What's going down? Good to see you, buddy. I like the old school wrestling, 70s and 80s. Well, mine was early 2000s, like the Stone Cold, Triple H, and the Rock era. That was that's when I used to watch it. I used to have a Stone Cold Steve Austin T-shirt, believe it or not. Dean, I sent you guys the link if you guys want to pop on. It's up to you guys. So I knew I was going to be doing a show for probably about an hour, and I was really hungry coming out of work. And lately, I've been being good. I just won't eat. I'll pick on a couple things when I get in the house or something, and then I'll go to sleep or whatever. But I guess you got to see this to believe it. I'll show it to you guys right now. It's something I got at the counter of the gas station. And I saw it, and I asked the lady about it, and she's like, I don't know, but most people who buy it say because they have to try it. And that's exactly what happened with me. So here it is. Hang on. So here it is. It's a Jack Link's, okay? It's a beef jerky flavored with Dr. Pepper. All right. So once again, it's beef jerky made by Jack Link's with Dr. Pepper flavor, 11 grams of protein. So, so my first bite into it was actually like, oh my God, this tastes like beef jerky. And then the Dr. Pepper hit you. So it literally tastes like beef jerky infused with Dr. Pepper. Like it's not even like a touch of it. It's like full blown Dr. Pepper taste. And I ate it, and it was good. And I'll probably buy it again if I'm at that store anyway. But I had to say I tried it, and it wasn't a breakfast sandwich because that's what I went in there for, and they weren't cooking yet. But sup, Osada. But yeah, it was pretty good. Osada, I think you need to make some Dr. Pepper flavored chocolate. I think you might be onto something over here. Or Dr. Pepper chicken wing or something for me. Dean, how would that taste? With some Frank's hot sauce infused with Dr. Pepper. I've heard of worse. Heard of worse things. But can you do deep fried? Yeah. Go ahead and try it. I dare you. I dare you. That's one thing you don't want to do is fuck around with grease, man. I one time when I was in a hurry, I dropped a mozzarella stick in the fryer, without lowering it down in the basket. And wouldn't you know, as soon as that mozzarella stick went in there, the grease shot up, hit me right in the friggin' forehead. And I had blisters, I had dots, burns all over my forehead. I did that. I think I was like 16 years old when that happened. I was in a hurry. I was starving. But I'll never do that again. What do you how do you do that? I don't understand. Like, how do you deep fry liquid? Come up here and tell me, Osada. I sent you the link. Come up here and tell me how that happens, because I really want to know. Oh, did you like Dr. Pepper before you were hungover? Or were you mixing it with some sort of liquor or something? I like Dr. Pepper. I don't go to the store and buy it or nothing, but like if I order if I go to like Burger King or friggin' McDonald's or something, I get Dr. Pepper over Coke. I don't like Coke. Pepsi's better than Coke. I said it. Okay, I said it. Pepsi is better than Coca-Cola. Fight me. What's up, Muggsy? How are you? But yeah. Sorry, guys. If I'm crunching or whatever, I'm sorry. I'll stop. So we've had 2 high 80-degree days here in Buffalo. It's supposed to be nice, but there's a severe thunderstorm warning later in the evening. That's supposed to do like it's supposed to hail. It's supposed to hail out real bad, and hopefully it doesn't hail out too bad, or else. All right, let's do it, Andrea. Let's go. Let's do it. This link is for Andrea or Osada or whoever. So once he pops up, I'll probably take it out. Where's Don this morning? Don, calling out Don Miku. Where are you? We need the human Googles. What's up, Godfather? How are you? I got to say that slow, or else I'll mangle it. Paul, how are you? I don't know if I said hi to you before, or if you just said hi now, Paul, but how you doing, buddy? Yeah, sorry if I'm boring, guys. Like I said, my topic is Dr. Pepper Slim Jim or beef jerky. It's damn good, though. It was good. I'm waiting for Osada, and I'm waiting for Osada to come up here to tell me about deep fried Dr. Pepper, because I'm intrigued. But oh boy, so we got Memorial Day weekend coming up, and I'm gonna work Friday night. I normally don't work Friday nights, but it'll be all overtime, so it'll be nice money. So what up? You're muted.
Okay, sorry, I had to turn my volume down on my other phone. What's going down?
Nothing. I'm sitting in my driveway, and like I said, I just ate a Dr. Pepper beef jerky stick. It's pretty horrible.
I've seen that. Yeah, I bet that tastes like shit.
Tastes fucking good to me, man. It helped, but I'm reading all the back label now of the nutrition facts.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's no good.
Well, Slim Jim, and that's it says mechanically separated meat on there, right?
I don't know. Let's see.
Check and
It's
see
not.
if you can find.
It's not. It's Jack Link.
See if it says mechanically
It's
separated.
Jack Link. All right, I can do that. Why would they put like on something like this or something like donuts or cookies or something? Why would they put nutrition facts? Why wouldn't they just put like fat facts, like you know what I mean, like obesity facts?
Right. Yeah. True.
Mechanically separated chicken, water, sugar, salt. Holy shit! I never noticed that.
So what that means is, what mechanically separated meat is, it's pink slime, and it's barely legal in the United States. It's banned in a lot of places. It's where they use like ammonia and bleach, and they have to reflavor the meat because it's disgusting, dude. Watch a video on pink slime on mechanically separated.
I have before. Now I feel like I want to throw up.
Yeah.
So thank you for that.
Sorry. I'm just saying.
Here I'm saying now, oh, you got to try it. It's great. This, that. Now, oh my God. All right. Anyway, Andrea, how are you? Look at this guy. He even made up an avatar and everything.
I was doing well until you mentioned that. Honestly, what makes you more into Pepsi than cola? I just want to know.
I think it tastes better. I like it better.
Do you realize
that it's made in Buffalo?
Cola is very much different everywhere around the world than it is in the US because it has much more sugar and it doesn't taste that good in the US, but abroad it tastes much better.
So I've heard,
Pepsi pretty much looks and tastes the same everywhere globally.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And you don't like Pepsi?
Not against it, but I just prefer cola. That's pretty much a fact that in Europe it's much better, so quality is better. Because, when they invent something for the European market, they always say, let's put more quality, because the people are smarter than Americans. On average, they say that, So
if anybody's wondering, Andrea is in Italy. So if anybody's wondering, we have an international.
Not yet.
Oh, well, whatever. You're still international. You're still abroad. You're still in what? Hungary?
Yeah. From the 1st of June, I will officially relocate to Italy, and I can't wait, pal. I really can't wait.
So who's got better Coca-Cola, Hungary or Italy?
It's pretty much the same. So
I mean, I agree with them that Coca-Cola tastes better. Funny thing is, though, the Native Americans, who is most of my business right now, they're all about Pepsi. In fact, they call it Pepsi with a B instead of a P. Like if you ask them, 99% of them will drink Pepsi over Coke. It's that.
What's up? I want to say hi to See No Evil. Good morning, sir. And let's hear it from one of our other colleagues here. His opinion. Hello, ALV.
What is going down?
Are you a Coke or Pepsi guy? I think I already probably know the answer, but go ahead.
Coke, of course. Coke. Yeah. I don't drink regular soda, though. I only drink Diet when I drink it. I don't even drink that much, but if I do, I only drink Diet. And the Diet Coke tastes better than the Diet Pepsi. I don't know about the regular soda. I don't think I've drank that in years.
All right. I don't know how many people are watching because it still says 0. So if you're just coming in, welcome. And also let me know if you are a Coca-Cola or a Pepsi fan. I am the only Pepsi fan as of right now. So
I kind of feel like we are in a multiverse. This is the first time ever that I agree with ALV. It never happened, I believe. So.
Wow. Hey, Andrea, I got a question for you. What's with this Friday the 17th being unlucky in Italy? What's that all about?
Actually, people are really scary about that. There are some people that kind of lock themselves into their house on that day and they call sick at work. They are
Yeah,
so
I
afraid
heard
of
that.
that day.
Yeah.
But I actually like that day. I really never had any issue with that. I actually like the number 17 itself. But people are really frightened about that. I don't know the history behind that. Maybe you can do a deep down.
Every month or just a certain month on the 17th?
If there is a Friday 17th.
Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
Nah, it's
I
kind of
don't know.
insane,
I thought maybe you had some insight as to where it came from. I read that it has something to do. It goes back to ancient Rome. With I don't know, but it wasn't too clear to me. So I have to look into that a little bit more. See if I can find out.
I can check something, see if I can find something in Italian, okay?
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
But
So
you also speak Italian, right?
Me?
Yeah.
No. I took
Sorry, my
Italian. I
misunderstanding.
took Italian in high school. I don't really.
Yeah, it's like all of my family members in the US, only the people who are first generation are fluent. Everyone else is like son of immigrants, but they don't speak Italian. So
Yeah.
Hey, what's up there, Claudio? Good to see you, buddy.
Well, I'm a grandson of an immigrant, so wasn't really exposed to the Italian language in the home.
gotcha. So maybe you can ask the question to Claudio.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
How is the situation in Canada, Father?
Claudio, I guess the question is, what is the superstition why people stay in the house on Friday the 17th in Italy?
God damn it, we were talking about cola or Pepsi. And anyway, I see a Damien Argentine chat. Where are you at, Damien? I'm coming for your ravioli. The challenge
Damien,
is still on. I'm coming for you.
Coke or Pepsi? And Claudio, Coke or Pepsi? I am the only person. I mean, I think even Thindu's a Coca-Cola fan over Pepsi.
How is in your family the situation? They're also Pepsi people or not, Todd?
Well, my kids don't drink soda or pop or whatever you want to call it. They don't drink it. You know, I don't know if my wife, being a dental hygienist, scared them into what soda can do to your teeth. So, and you know, God bless them, they haven't had one cavity their whole life. So you know, that's because of her anyway. But my wife, I think, is a Pepsi fan. You know, Buffalo is a Pepsi town. They make it here. You know what I mean? But there's also a Coke bottling plant 10 minutes from me right now. You know what I mean? So, but when I owned my pizzeria, I sold way more Pepsi than I did Coca-Cola. Way more.
Wow. Because it's disgustingly cheaper or what?
What's that?
Because it's really cheap or what?
No, you charge the same amount for whatever, a can, 20 ounce, 2 liter, whatever. But like in Buffalo, Pepsi is more popular, in my opinion.
A lot of places only carry one and not the other.
Well, that's true. Yeah. Well, yeah, I couldn't carry both. I had to sign contracts for that stuff. You know what I mean? And like, you know, the football stadium, I think, is Coca-Cola. But when back, I don't know, what the fuck, about 10, 15 years ago, it was all Pepsi. And then the Sabres Arena is all Coca-Cola right now, I think. So, I mean, yeah, they're big contracts. You'll never get them both there at once. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Real G's drink Dr. Pepper. Damien, you must have missed the beginning of the show. So I'm going to show you again. You guys ready again? So there is beef jerky, Jack Link's, flavored with Dr. Pepper. So if you like beef jerky and Dr. Pepper, try this. But Osada had to come in and say it was, hang on, let me read it. Let me read it again. Beef and pork, mechanically separated chicken, water, sugar, salt, and blah, 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 blah. So basically he said it's pink slime, and it's very bad for you.
Pink slime. Love
So
it.
I've seen the pink slime. I know exactly what he's talking about. It's fucking gross, and it shouldn't even be like allowed. So yeah. So now I'll never eat one again. So, but you know what? For today, it helped me suppress my hunger. Let's put it that way. So, were you heading
Can
into
I
work,
ask-
Alvin?
Yeah. Yep. Driving in.
Can I ask one question to the both of you?
Sure.
Now, I live the situation at work, which is pretty crazy. You know that I'm managing a team in Miami, and I was speaking with a fellow manager, great guy, and we were having this call. It was a panel around 10 people, and he was like, yeah, one person on my team, she's working on this, she will do it within the deadline. And then he stopped, he froze, and he was like, they, I said they, I didn't say she, I said they, okay? You're my witnesses. I said they,
wow.
I said they. What
Good
the
grief.
freaking hell is
Oh my
going on?
God. Oh my.
I mean,
That's crazy.
Ugh. What a shame.
is this normal in the US? Is this
Yo!
happening often, or?
Cream
I work with
soda,
a bunch
baby.
of I work with a bunch of
Cream
dudes.
soda or root beer? Cream soda or root beer?
Root beer.
Coca-Cola. Coke. Coke, and the 17th has to do with Good Friday. There's a superstition. It kind of has to do with Good Friday. Something there's you got to look back to history, but I don't know.
No.
Something about Good Friday.
No, the 17th we're talking about, dude.
I know there is a significant connection to something that has to do with Good Friday. I don't know. I got to look it up.
Will you lower
I
the
don't know.
music in the background, please?
Fuck you.
Oh, wow.
So
Holy fuck.
Andrea,
Fuck
this
you
is
back. Sorry.
Can I address
Carry on.
Andrea? Can I address Andrea's question, please?
The floor is yours, Senator.
This I don't know how to say this. The they nonsense or whatever. This is certain companies have adopted that people can come up with their own identity as to what they want to call themselves. And the problem with that is not that people do that. The problem is that if you don't comply with that, when there's consequences, that's the problem. So I understand why that guy panicked, because he doesn't want to deal with the crap that goes on when someone complains about it. But it's a sad state of affairs.
Well, I think someone was probably made an example of, and he's shitting his pants that he didn't say it, and he don't want to be next. You know what I mean?
Right, exactly.
But it kind of looks like this became, as an outside looker, somebody looking from the outside, it kind of looks to me that this is the only focus. Nothing else is important in the country,
Yeah,
I'm
I know.
glad
It's a shame.
I'm glad I don't have to deal with that.
I'm sorry, but from outside, it kind of looked like that, and pretty much everyone all around the world is laughing at that, because there are so many more important things.
Yeah,
and
no, I agree.
It kind of feels like those certain people hope that you make a mistake so that they can make an example out of it.
Oh, sure.
Right.
Yeah,
which is sad. It's like, what the hell is going on? In which world are we living?
Right.
That's like Anthony when he gets out of the bathroom at work and he's got toilet paper hanging off of his asshole. He's waiting for someone to say something so he can get him in trouble.
The toilet paper is hanging on my shoes, not my ass. Get it right.
Oh, my bad. Well, I've seen both.
Yeah. No. The difference here's the difference, right? In reality, what it comes down to is if someone is doing that on purpose, like if someone says, I want to be called a they, and then you are purposely not calling them by that could be considered harassment under the law. But if it's unintentional, if it's accidental, because it's not something that you normally would say, that's not actionable. That's not a violation. The problem is that people make it a violation. There's a difference between an ongoing course of conduct that harasses someone based on, a particular situation like that. If someone's doing it on purpose, yes, it's not proper. But if someone makes a mistake or someone, it's nonsense.
But
That guy panicked, right?
just see the hypocrisy of this. That person needs to apologize because he's crapping in his pants. And in the same call, we had two people that were in some countries where we have offices. And in those countries, homosexuality can be punished with execution.
Holy moly.
Right. Middle
So
Eastern,
how
right?
much of an
Middle Eastern?
hypocrisy is in this,
Like Middle Eastern countries, I would think.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So
Wow,
it's
so you
just-
gotta be on your game like big time to watch what you say, because you got all these sets of different rules with people with different.
I call everyone by
cultures and countries.
name. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
call
that's
them
good.
by names. That's what I tell people. Just call everyone by their name and don't say anything else. Just use the name. That's my advice to people on that.
But what if you don't know your first name or their first name? You gotta say, hey her, come over here. Is that what you gotta do, or she, or what the fuck you gotta do?
Once I
I've
did
never-
that, there was one person that instead of the name had he, him, and I started to call him he, him. Hello, he, him. What shall I do,
Mhm.
That's how
I'm
you-
asking,
that's
is that
what
what
you
you're
like
supposed
under
to
your
do?
tag to.
I've never been up against this before, so is that what you're supposed to do? Like, how do you do it?
If there is
I don't understand.
name.
I don't understand the circumstance where you wouldn't know the person.
guys, that's what I say,
Name.
I don't know. It's Miss, Ma'am,
Why would
By the way,
Why would you
one-
know the person's name? I don't understand that part.
No, if you don't know the first person's name, like, how do you address them? Hey, he, or hey, her, or they, like them. Hey, them.
You.
Like-
you ask the name.
Yeah. What's your name? What's your name? I mean, I don't know.
What am I gonna
don't
get?
know how to-
Yeah, I don't know.
Ask
I'm
them correctly. What's your name? What? I'm sorry. This person that's talking. What's their name? Like something like that. Who's talking right now? That's what you have to do.
I'm glad I'm tucked away overnights in a fucking a cold warehouse. I don't have to deal with that shit.
Those are the times where you appreciate that. By the way, I
Then
heard that one person in the community is like one of these. Did you hear that Tommy Sticks identify a 74 bus?
He got hit. I wouldn't be surprised. It's a pretty big target.
That's what he identifies as.
If I drove that bus and I seen that guy out in his fucking robe every single day, I'd have to plan something. Something would have to happen. Cinnamon,
Just
how are you?
imagine
Good morning.
The drivers, what they are thinking, Every
Even
time
like-
that they see him in a robe at 4 a.m.
Like, I'd even like have somebody make a sign or something and like flip them off or just something. I mean, just anything, or just blow the horn real loud when you're going by him. When he doesn't expect it. I don't know,
Wow.
but yeah, what an interesting conversation. Yeah.
No, I just was curious, to see if this is pretty much widespread or only related to my company. But from what I'm seeing, it's kind of common, which is sad. So that's how
Yeah.
it is.
I identify as a head of lettuce at this point. So
Identifies a union work.
yeah, that's what Damien said. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Jeez.
I mean, I agree with you, Andre. But my position on that is really, I'll call you whatever you want to be called. I really don't care.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I don't agree with people being penalized for doing it wrong. I don't agree with that at all. I think that's wrong.
Well, it depends by the malicious intent,
Yeah.
all right,
Yeah.
all right, brace yourselves. Here he comes.
Hey, I'd say, what's going on? Jack off your sister's ass.
What's
Good
up?
morning, Stiggs.
What's up, they them? How are you?
What are you
Is it-
doing, ALB?
Is it Tommy Sticks?
Dingo! What's up?
That's why I love America. That's why I love America. And I love
Okay.
Coca-Cola. And I love Coca-Cola.
I can't believe you don't like Pepsi better.
No, I'm
I
so happy. I'm so happy I got the day off today. Are you kidding me? I slept like a champ.
oh, good.
Nice.
That's good. You needed it. Probably well needed.
Where's Fluffy? I'd love to kick him in the balls this morning. Where is he this morning?
Well, he came on very briefly and told me to fuck myself, and he left. So,
Did he?
yep. So
He came
that's
on
good.
and said something, yeah, and then vanished as usual. Just disappeared. Didn't even say goodbye.
Yeah. No, I'm used to it. I'm used to it. With Stiggs. I think he gets. I think every time I have any conversation with him, it ends up with "go fuck yourself." But I'm used to it, and I'm good with it. I like it. So, and then every day I go.
Right.
And then same thing with Dean do. If I say something that Dean do, I hear "shut up," and then
Shut
then
up.
I've done my work. Yeah, then I've done my work for the day. So
And then
Damien
Yeah.
says congratulations on your grandchild.
Hey, Damon. Yes, thank you, Goombot. I appreciate it. Thank you,
Damon.
Damon. I know. Asshole.
So, Fiendu, how many diapers have you changed so far?
Yeah.
Two.
Only 2?
Oh, what could I tell you?
Good for you.
Yeah, well, I got wet on once. That was
Oh,
fun.
yeah. Oh.
That was fun.
Yeah. As soon as the air hits, after you peel the diaper away. Oh yeah, it's like a fucking fountain every time.
Oh, it was an explosion.
Yeah.
I had to go change and everything. Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, you don't get that. You don't get that with the girls, but the boys, you have the fountain. You have the fountain.
Yeah.
I got pissed right in my face probably at least a dozen times when I was half awake trying to change a diaper. Then hey, I'm just being real. I mean, if any guy who has a child or a son can't admit that, then they're lying.
Oh,
So,
it's definitely happened to everybody, and it will happen. Yeah. It has to happen. There's no way around it.
Right.
So yeah, they actually have a tool. Somebody came out and invented a thing where you put it over as soon as you take the diaper, so it doesn't hit you in the fucking face.
Oh yeah.
I'm serious. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Well,
Jesus
like
Christ,
I said, laborers are used to anything, so nothing scares us. So.
Yeah. Oh, man.
It was cutting his nails. When they asked me to cut his nails, that did it.
The baby's nails?
Well, I talked about it on my show yesterday. I'm not going to go into it. The other day, my wife goes, "Are you kidding? Daddy's the best at cutting nails." I looked at her. Are you out of your? I looked at the baby's nails. I got so dizzy and nauseated. I said, I can't do it anymore. I can't do it. I can't see.
That's really hard when they're that young. It's hard to do, man. Very hard.
ALV. Watch my show yesterday. I can't even explain it.
Yeah.
I got so nervous just looking at his nails. I'm like, you could do it. You think you could do it, I guess, but at this age, I was petrified thinking about it, just crazy.
Yeah, pain like Bane. That's all it says on my live here thing on StreamYard is that I have one viewer. That's crazy. There's obviously more people here. There's obviously more people here. Oh, I don't care. I mean, it's fine. But it's crazy. What are you doing yet? Where are you at? Tops?
I'm at the bank.
Oh, okay. God, I feel like I had something to tell you, and I can't think of it right now. Oh, keep You got to take the night off. Not this Saturday, but the Saturday after. Okay.
All right.
You're going out with me.
Next Saturday?
Where are
Yeah,
you guys going? Where you
Not
guys
this Saturday. Next Saturday.
Okay.
So a friend of mine's putting together fights. He's having 10 people from Ireland come over, fight 10 Americans boxing, and I'm doing all the music. I'm doing all the music for it.
Wow.
So yeah. So I told you about it a little while ago. Yeah.
Godfather, I think we'll break the algorithms in 2 weeks. If they need an extra fighter, should I start training now?
You want me to fucking ask for real? I'll ask you.
No, just the element of surprise. That night, if they need an extra guy, maybe I'll step in there and get beat up.
Well, then they'd have to pull out some other 70-year-old guy to come and fight you then.
All right. I don't have to be a 70-year-old guy, all right? You're an asshole.
Yeah, that's all you need right now.
I know.
That's all you need. Go and get your face pushed in the fucking ring.
We need a little excitement around our YouTube streets.
Yeah, you know what? I don't even know what would be worse, me or you getting in there. I go to dodge a punch, my knee will buckle. I'll be on the fucking ground.
Yeah. I'll take my glasses off. I won't be able to see them. I'll be beating up the referee. Okay.
Oh my God.
That'll be fun. That'll be fun. I can't wait for that now.
I'd have to go in the ring with a oxygen tank strapped to me.
No.
I'm not going. My endurance is probably the worst it's ever been right now from sitting for so long. Oh my God.
I'd go into the first round, and throw every bomb I could throw, and then I'd just get knocked out after that. So it's a difference.
Well, they'd have to find a fucking flyweight for you. So.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah,
that's going to be a good time.
So
yeah,
Todd, I know you're a Knights of Columbus, right? You're a Knight.
Okay, so yes, I'm sworn in for the first and second degree or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
And I never went back.
Oh, okay.
So,
all right. Do you pay
go ahead.
Your dues every year? You pay your dues, then you're a member.
Nah, nope.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe you're no longer a member. I don't know.
Well, no. You know what's funny is I DJ'd at the Knights of Columbus that I joined like last winter. No, yeah. 2 winters ago. And I talked to the guys. They're like, "Oh no, come back. We need guys," But the problem is I work overnight, and that's why I stopped going when I was because I started working overnights. I couldn't be a part of anything. You know what I mean? So
yeah. Well, I finally, and I told you guys I joined last year, but I finally had the ceremony. I got the induction ceremony last week, and so I'm an official member now, and I tell you, these guys are so old, man. They are,
dude. It was fun.
They're literally all in their 80s. These guys are like in their 80s. And,
yeah.
And boy, can they drink. They drink after every meeting. They bring like a cooler of booze with them, and they drink after every meeting.
They got a built-in bar where mine is. They got a bowling alley in there and shit, basketball court.
Yeah, that's nice. We don't have that, so we go to church from one church to the church. Like the meeting is at like a different church. They rotate the 3 Catholic churches, so they bring a cooler with them, and they all start drinking. And I'm like, I want to go home. I'm tired, And it's just. Look, if you're 80 years old, what do you got to do? You don't have anything else to do. So
I'll tell you what, though, when I got sworn in, it felt creepy. Like I felt so out of place there. I don't know what it was. It was really, really,
really weird. Because of how old they were, or
just the whole thing of it. Like it's, I don't know.
Yeah, I thought the swearing in was nice. I mean, I thought it was a nice ceremony.
Yeah. Just listen to Todd Father calling the time to punch for it. Yeah, right. There you go. Yeah, I'll tell you when to punch and who's swerving? Did you just beep the horn, ALB?
What was that?
Did you just beep your horn or did you?
No, somebody near me did.
Oh.
Cinnamon Girl says none of us are fighting. Not me or you can't fight, Tindu. We can't do it. She's not allowing us.
It's not allowing us, Cinnamon.
Yeah. Well, we got a brand new grandfather and a gimp, so that's so.
Yeah, well, she's right.
Although I'm getting one of those bionic knee braces in a couple weeks, like ones that like Stone Cold Steve Austin came out wearing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta get fitted for it, and then I'll have it in like 2 weeks. So.
Nice.
Yeah, I can't wait. Can't wait. Just another expense. So.
You can have like superpowers from it. Can you be like lift? Can you be? Is it like hydraulic so that you can like lift a car?
No, I'm just gonna remember in the Karate Kid when he was chopping all the ice blocks? Remember?
Yeah.
I'm gonna set up a bunch of ice blocks and kick it when I got the brace on. See if it works.
Oh boy.
Yep, I'm gonna do the whole thing where he looks like he's praying and he's meditating before he does it, and then I'm gonna throw a kick.
Right.
So. Oh, JFK was a fourth degree member of Bunker Hill. Okay. Yeah, I think you can get up to the fourth one, right? Yeah, I like I said, I never went back. My old neighbor actually is really heavily involved in it, but I just can't commit to any time.
The fourth degree is for like veterans issues, right? If you're a fourth degree, you deal with veterans and stuff like that.
I couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you.
Well, it was nice. We used to go in with my grandfather, and the World War II veterans were there. You don't see that anymore too much. When we were younger, it was all World War II and Vietnam vets when we were younger.
Yeah.
And Korean vets too.
Korean, yes, I'm sorry. Yep.
And they're all gone now, and the country's in worse shape because they're all gone. That's the bottom line. Those people are all gone, and the country went to hell in a handbasket very quick.
You're right. I agree. It's a good statement. Yeah, every once in a while, see no evil. You're right. You get your bell rung, it wakes you up a little bit. Yep.
Oh yeah. You get your bell wrong, it'll wake you up real fast.
Everyone, I want to wish you a great rest of the day. I have a call in 2.5 minutes, so stay strong, everyone. Have a great day. Dindu, congrats again.
Love you, Andrea.
All right, Andrea. Thanks for coming on, man.
Love you, Gomes.
Bye-bye, all. It was a pleasure. Bye.
All right, we'll see you. That's a whole different kind of swearing in ceremony there, Damien. Yep. So.
Yeah. So.
But
you bring up a great point, Dindu. My kids don't know what it's like to be around World War II generation.
Right.
And it's a shame because I really feel that we were honored and blessed to be around those people because they had a collective moral code that they stuck to, which doesn't exist anymore. And that was the fiber that kept this country together. And it's gone. It's completely gone.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say that's the comment of the show right there. I know I haven't said that in a while, but all the greats are gone, and we're left with mechanically separated chickens. We're fucked.
There you go. Yep.
Yes. And it's a different make of man. I don't know how to say it. It's a different make of man.
Yep.
I want it. World War II, Korean, those guys didn't have no choice. Okay, they were called. They went. I mean,
yeah.
Right.
No, Mustang Mike, I never started it, but as soon as someone put their hands on me, I don't give a shit how big or
They
small
shouldn't
were.
even be
They got hit.
allowed to fucking talk, Damon. Go ahead. I know.
And
No,
just think
you're
about
fine.
what those people went through. Those people went through. They lived through the Depression. They lived through
Yup.
the Depression, and then they said, and then they were told, you got to go fight. You got to go fight, otherwise, all your freedoms are going to be taken away from you. So I mean,
You're
like,
going to jail.
these people are super. These people were superhuman. Think about that. To survive that, you know, I could never survive that. Going through that, I'd
Wait.
be dead.
What
I'd be
about
nothing.
D-Day? ALV, D-Day. D-Day. These guys left their houses and were jumping out of fucking planes into the ocean. Are you kidding me? Come on.
Yep.
I remember them stories. I remember them stories from my grandfather's friends. And
Yep.
you know, those guys never talked about it. You had
No,
a
they never liked
pride
to talk
out
about
of
it.
them.
Never liked
Yeah,
to
you
talk
had
about
a pride. The only time I got information was at the bar.
Yeah.
Was at the bar when they were drinking and they were feeling good and forgetting and the kids were around. They would tell you some stories and good stories. Different now. It's all different.
Yeah, and now when people fight, they don't break it up. They take out their phone and fucking tape it or video it.
They tape it, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they don't break it up even. Like they just you know, I could upload this to TikTok or YouTube or this or that. You know what I mean? Now it's all different. So it's all bad. It's all bad.
My great uncle was at Iwo Jima, and I didn't know him. He died the year I was born. So all the stories I had about him I got from my grandmother, who was his sister.
Right.
And there were stories where he was on aircraft carrier. He was an anti-aircraft gunner on an aircraft carrier. And when the kamikaze planes would target they would come flying in towards to hit the aircraft carrier, shoot them down, and they crash into the water. And then they would try to save the pilots. Like they would try to throw them lifelines, and the Japanese would pull themselves under and drown themselves rather than be saved by the Americans.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's just insane.
It was called kamikazes. They were kamikazes. ALV. They were kamikazes. They did it in the airplanes too. They did it anywhere. They gave up their lives.
But that's what he said though. That's what he said. If they survived the kamikaze attack, they would drown themselves in the water afterwards.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I know. Right. That's their mission. Their mission was death and destruction. Yes.
You know, well, they probably couldn't have faith if they went back to their country. You know what I mean?
Right. I mean,
the other thing was the propaganda that the Japanese told their people. Like they told them that if the Americans captured you, they would torture you. Like they would torture you. So, they never wanted to be captured also because they thought we were monsters. They thought we would pull them apart, pull their body parts apart, and all this other crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's absolutely right. Yep. And at the same time, that's what they were doing to the Americans in other countries.
They were horrendous.
Torturing them.
Horrendous.
Yes, they lied all the way around. Same thing in Vietnam. And I used to get stories. Real Deal's brother, he was a gunner on the helicopter. Imagine what he's seen. Imagine what that guy went through, his brother. And I remember some of the stories with him, my father, the guys talking. And it was like, wow. And they were all young. They were young.
My cousin, or my dad's cousin, or my cousin Tommy, you know who I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Russell's cousin or whatever. He landed on a bamboo spike coming up from a parachute in Vietnam. Yeah, he almost died.
Yeah, my father's Goomba lost a foot because of a bamboo spike.
It's crazy.
Went right through went right up his heel, up his leg, despite the bamboo.
Insane. Have a good morning, Cinnamon.
Horrible.
Thanks for
Yep,
coming by, Cinnamon. Cinnamon is out.
Who made that statement of a good fight? You know what? I don't know who made the statement, but yeah, a good fight sometimes humbles you to the core. It does.
I tell you.
Well, sure.
A good punch.
I feel so. Those Vietnam guys. I tell you, talk about a sacrifice where you get nothing for it. You come back to a country that spits on you and treats you like garbage.
Pisses on you. Yup.
And you're going through hell for this, and they send you into the jungle and they don't support you. They don't. It's like fighting a war with one arm tied behind your back. It was just a nightmare, just a complete nightmare.
Well, that's why those veterans were the way they were, ALB, those Vietnam veterans.
Yeah.
They look at you side-eyed and they look at you like, ready to get attacked or something. Right. They didn't know with when they came back home here. I remember all that when I was a kid.
A friend of mine said his father used to sleep in the woods. He couldn't sleep in the house for a while. He had to go. Yeah. He slept in the woods because he could not adapt that easy. Just to come home and sleep in your own bed with your wife. You know what I mean? Yeah.
My grandfather's friend, we called him Screwy Louie. Okay, he was one of the nicest guys in the world. If a helicopter or plane came over where we were at, he would shake.
Oh wow!
Shake.
That's
he
crazy.
Would shake. I remember one time my grandfather. I don't want to cry. He had to hug him. Oh, it was terrible. I remember that.
Wow.
Terrible.
Yeah.
We'd be sitting there and the poor guy would just go into shakes. My grandfather would have to grab him and we'd be sitting there stunned, like, wow. How does that happen? How does that, a plane makes the guy just go down to the ground.
Yeah.
It was amazing. He couldn't hear one. This poor guy. It was terrible.
That's crazy. That's yeah. And then we think we got it all bad today in here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we think we got it bad. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Crazy shit, man. Crazy shit what those guys went through.
I whine and bitch about my knee sometimes, and these motherfuckers come back disabled or they're dismantled or what's the word I'm looking for? Dismembered. You know what I mean? Like So.
And then you come home, and your wife's with another guy. You got one leg, one arm. You're wondering what the fuck happened. Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah.
Right.
When you go away to war and you think you got everything right, you come back home and it's all upside down on you too. Oh, imagine that.
Yeah.
Yeah, imagine that coming home after a year, 2 years, and your whole world is upside down here back home. Yeah, okay.
And you got a bunch of long-haired hippies calling you names and
fucking
spitting
freaks.
At you.
Yeah,
freaks spitting at you. Yeah, that's
freaks. They are ALB.
Yeah.
Yep. That's what they deserve. These poor guys and women. The women that went too. So crazy. And then people wonder why we are the way we are. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Crazy stuff. Crazy.
My father, thankfully, was 4F, so he didn't. They tried to draft him, but he was in the hospital at the time, and he had back surgery, so he got out of it. But who knows? He never came back. You know what I mean? Who knows?
Right.
So many people never came back.
And I'm glad my grandfather taught me how to act during all this. You've seen the seriousness on their face. And my grandfather, yeah, Dean Do, he would tell me, yeah, that's the way, and I'd be like, wow, Pop. And I just, wow.
Yeah.
You admire them more and more when you heard them stories. You just admired them more and more. So,
Oh boy. Well, guys, I think I have to end it. I have to get in the house,
okay.
get everybody up and going. But yeah, it was for me not knowing what the heck to talk about or what to do coming live. This actually turned out to be a great conversation all the way around. So
Good. They always are because we got a great group of people, bro. We got a great group of people
I
that
know.
come in and chat and talk, and we all understand each other over here. And all the rest of this other bullshit is all
Exactly.
nonsense. All
Well,
nonsense.
But I usually come on.
So-
I'm usually fired up about something when I come on, or I'm ready to go. And today, like, yeah, Osada's like, just go live, just do it. And I'm like, and that's So I did. Like I said, I used Stig's famous line: just hit the live button, just hit live.
Yeah.
So, but
Hey, listen.
I appreciate you guys coming up, though, man. It was definitely nice. Killed some time.
sure.
Oh, that's nice, Damien. Real nice.
Damon, I know. You know what? I was going to ask you to come on my show later, but now I want to throw firecrackers at you, okay?
Jesus Christ. That's horrible. Oh.
Damon. But if you can, Damon, come on my show later if you can. We'll talk about your old DJ days. I want to talk about them.
Great. All right, guys.
All right, guys.
All right, go ahead, guys. I
Thanks
love
for
you.
coming on, guys. Love you.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Have a good day, ALV Todd Father. I'll talk to you.
All right.
All right,
All right,
brother.
everybody. Rock and roll. I'm gonna take off. Ugh, I hate the way this camera looks. I'm going in, gonna get the house up, get the kids to school, and try to get some sleep. So great conversation, guys. Thank you to everybody in the chat for participating. We can't always be going crazy and being nuts all the time. So it was a nice conversation. So thank you to Osada, Thindu, Andrea, and ALV for coming on the panel. I don't know why it says there's only one person watching still, but obviously there's a lot more. So guys, have a great day. Be safe, be productive, and take deep breaths. It's all good. We'll see you.